Last Saturday, I thought the first half, I thought we were comfortable, even though we didn't create a lot of opportunities to score. But I thought in terms of the play, I thought the game really didn't kick off, but I thought we were comfortable. We had moments where we kept possession and moved the ball, but we didn't create enough chances. Second half, they got more a hold of the game. They put us under a bit of pressure for a couple of spells. And then the most disappointing thing was to lose a man and then to concede a goal in the 87th minute. So to concede like that is the most disappointing part. So yeah, look, we're looking for the players to get back to the next game and improve on the performance from last week.
Then on Saturday, obviously it was their first home game against Glenavon. They also came off a defeat on Saturday against Portadown, so both teams are supposed to be looking to get their first 3 points on the board.
Yeah, look, I know that was their derby game, Portadown, so it was a big game for them, so I'm sure they were disappointed. I've watched the game since then, and Portadown did well, scored some good goals, but be under no illusion, Glenavon's a good team. They're well organised, they're well drilled, they're well coached, they play a certain way, they do it well, they're effective, they're efficient. So they'll come to the Oval doing what they've always done. They'll come here looking for 3 points. But for us, yes, we're looking for a better performance than last week. The players have all trained well this week. They're looking good in training. All the players are available. We had 4 or 5 players struggling last week for various reasons. But the whole squad's available for Saturday. And we're looking forward to our first home game here at the Oval.
And on that first home game then, I suppose in the last sort of 10 days to 2 weeks, there's been a lot of chat about supporters. Last Friday night, for example, they weren't allowed in, and then they were. What's just give us your thoughts then on the supporters?
It's something we're going to have to deal with. Allowing 500 or 600 in, it's great for the fans. It's really nice to have some in, especially our season ticket holders who've been around for years. So it's nice to get some in, but the reality is, having 400 or 500 or 600 fans in these venues is not the answer financially to save these clubs. If that continues for any length of time without assistance from the government, then some of the clubs won't survive. So yes, nice to have fans, but it's not the answer financially for the clubs. We're just looking forward and thankful that we do have some here that are able to watch our first home game.
And then obviously this Saturday kicks off our live stream sort of broadcast. You touched on it there, it's not the ideal scenario, but it's something that gives not only fans that are here they can't get to the game, but suppose fans abroad that haven't watched Glentoran in some years.
Look, absolutely. I think the need for live streaming or for streaming or pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it, was always coming to the Irish League. It was coming eventually. And I think anytime there's a crisis, it pushes people to be creative, come up with ideas sooner, faster. And we found solutions. So it's a credit to the Irish League teams that already have got a pay-per-view up and running. I know Cliftonville had it for our game last week. Other clubs have moved in that direction. So it's great. It's a great tool. It's great. And like I said, credit to the clubs that they've got it up and running, the technology working so far. And it'll open up the Irish League to a whole new set of markets. I know we have following in multiple countries just from our GlensTV that has been on for a number of years now. So hopefully that turns into a pay-per-view audience that does help the club financially and also gets our game out to the masses.